Hi guys, so we'll be solving an O-level past paper question from the year 2014. The session is May-June. This is question number 6. This question is based on sequences and finding the nth term. So let's start. The question says the first 5 terms of a sequence are 17, 11, 5, -1 and -7. Find in terms of n an expression for the nth term of this sequence. Now if you look at this sequence very closely, this is an arithmetic sequence. Why? Because if you try to find the common difference between all of these numbers, 11 minus 17 is -6, 5 minus 11 is also -6, -1 minus 5 is also -6, and so on and so forth. If the common difference is constant, that means it is an arithmetic sequence, and the formula for this sequence will be a plus n minus 1 times d. A is going to be the first term, which is 17, plus, since n is not going to change because the sequence needs to be in the nth term, and the common difference is -6. If we expand this formula, we will get the nth term of the sequence. So we get 17 minus 6n plus 6. When you concise this or summarize this, this becomes 23 minus 6n, and this is our answer to the first question. You write 23 minus 6n. The next part of the question says the nth term Sn of a different sequence is found using the formula Sn is equal to n squared plus 3n. Part 1 says work out the first 4 terms of this sequence. So the first term of this sequence is where you plug in 1 in place of n. We do 1 square plus 3 times 1. This gives you 4. That's the first term. The second term of this sequence, where you plug in 2 in place of n, you do 2 square plus 3 times 2. 2 square is 4. 4 plus 3 to the 6. This gives you 10. So the second term is 10. The third term is where you plug in 3 in place of n. You square this and you do plus 3 times 3. So this gives you 9 plus 9, this gives you 18. So the third term is 18. And the fourth term is where you plug in 4, you square this, plus 3 times 4. 4 4s are 16, 3 4s are 12, you get 28. So the fourth term is going to be 28. The next part of the question says the nth term Tn of another sequence is found using the formula Tn is equal to 5n minus 12. There are two values of n for which Sn over Tn is equal to 6. So Sn in this case was the formula for the second part, which was n squared plus 3n, and Tn in this case was 5n minus 12. If you write n squared plus 3n over 5n minus 12, this should be equal to 6. Now, in order to find the values of n, you need to cross multiply this. So you write n squared plus 3n and you multiply 6 with 5n minus 12. When you do this, you get n squared plus 3n is equal to 6 5s are 30n minus 6 12s are 72. Okay, now let's bring all these values on one side of this equation. So this becomes n squared plus 3n minus 30n plus 72. This is equal to 0. If you summarize this, this becomes n squared minus 27n plus 72 is equal to 0. Now when you have this, we can break the middle term. When you break the middle term, we need to make 27 from 72. So you do n square minus 24n minus 3n plus 72 is equal to 0. N becomes common. N minus 24 becomes the first factor. Minus 3 times n minus 24 becomes the same factor as before. Now since these two factors are the same, your final answer becomes n minus 24 and n minus 3 equal to 0. And in order to find the values of n, in this case you do n minus 24 equal to 0. So n comes out to be 24. And in the second case you do n minus 3 equal to 0. So n comes out to be 3. So the two values of n are 3 and 24. And we're done with the question. I hope this question made sense. The complete working of the entire question is present in the description below for you to download. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching.